Williams with an injury back in there in the backfield, and that is a huge plus for this team. A dynamic playmaker, number 1 in white. Bierman was the motion man.
Wow, they called timeout.
They got it.
Minnesota, their first of the half. 30.
Play action on first down. Lindsey delivers, caught by Bierman, and he gets dragged down after a gain of 5 by Igbinosun. PJ Fleck loves his flexibility, can still leverage at his size. Second down and 5 from the 30. Another completion, this time it goes to Jalen Smith.
He's an all-around outstanding football player.
Fresh set of downs after a couple of catches for this offense. Drake Lindsey talked about staying ahead of schedule. First touch for Taylor. He tries to find the hole, and he gets plugged up quickly by Igbinosun. Javon Tracy, the motion man on second down and 9. Cam Davis, the back in for Taylor. Third throw for Lindsey is another completion over the middle, back to Jalen Smith.
Best
Taylor.
pass rusher right there, Caden Curry.
Taylor is at the bottom of the screen as a wide receiver. Play clock at 5. Third and 5 from the 40. Lindsey feeling it, and he got rid of it to Taylor for the first down.
This is so well done because this is a free rusher, a lot differently than the guy they faced a week ago.
So already a couple first downs on this opening drive. You can see Lindsey starting to learn how to play with this crowd. First down, it's a run up the middle for Femi Ijaboy, and he goes nowhere. An absurd performance against Washington with 5 TFLs and 3 sacks. Second down and 10. Lindsey with good protection in the pocket. Stands tall, delivers wide open. It's caught by Jamison Gears. It's Lindsey. Quick throw to the outside. Another catch. This time it's burn motion on second and 1. Taylor is the back. Fake it to him. It's Lindsey again. This time he goes towards the sideline again, and they're going to call it incomplete.
Receiver,
I think that's down, though.
He stays down.
That's a catch.
It looked like the left foot was down. Touchdowns and 2 field goals.
Taylor is dangerous in the backfield. They fake it to him. Lindsey again with time. Rainbow delivery, and his first incompletion is a throwaway in the direction of Pierce Walsh.
And keep your eye on that guy, Caleb Downs. He's the orchestrator back there.
On the rollout, Lindsey delivers. It's caught, but not for much. Brockington met immediately. Sonny Styles was in the area. Davis is a dangerous pass catcher out of the backfield. Rush comes, Lindsey fields, Lindsey rolls, got it in stride, but it was dropped by Tracy. After 12 plays, it's a 27-yard attempt, and Brady's a home run hitter, and they'll go to the air on first down. Sayin, through his progressions, finds his intended target, Carnell Tate, and he gains 6 yards to bring up second and 4 for this.
So it'll be interesting to see just how that battle goes tonight.
First carry for Jackson, and he surges up the middle. First down, and Moore gets across the 35. They're starting to give him a little bit more responsibility. Second touch, and he just trucks a man.
For the tough yardage, but he's got that home run ability.
Sayin, right on target. Jeremiah Smith game. Feels like his blocking has taken a step as well. 6 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Jackson tries to get through that first hole.
Joey Gerlich, number 19, is in his place.
But clear in motion. Pressure up the middle. Sayin, sideline. Smith. Incomplete for the Gophers in the transfer portal. Came over after 2 seasons at Iowa, part of that stellar defense with the Hawkeyes. Third down and 9 now for Sam. Deep drop with pressure. Got it to Tate. Can he get to the edge? He can. He fell. 47 yards against Minnesota 2 years ago. Play clock down to 1 because of the late sub. You had to allow Minnesota to get a late substitution in, and Ohio State's going to have to burn their first. Fielding from League City, Texas, by way of IMG Academy. Sends it and missed it, and here they have it from the 35. Davis the back, throw on first down. Look out on the edge. Football comes out. It's out of bounds, and we'll see if they rule it an incompletion or a fumble. A field goal. Ijaboy is the back. Lindsey, quick throw, and his tight end Gears wasn't even looking for it. They won't get it off.
Yeah.
Lindsey throws. Brockington comes to it. Has some blocking, but he won't get there. And one of the captains of this team but he's got to be better, and he knows he's got to be better. It's an angling kick towards the sideline. Innes is going to let it bounce out of bounds, and we'll see where it went out. Just an impressive lineage, and that will continue. Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Smith, and many others. First down from the 9. Sayin looking to the outside for Tate. Makes the grab, makes a man miss, and then gets second down and 4. Mylan Graham, sophomore receiver, in motion. It's a handoff. It's Jackson. Baranowski stands him up, and it's third down. See what they go with on third down and 1. Handoff, and the second surge might have gotten Donaldson enough. Converted to a running back at West Virginia. All 4 of his touchdowns this season have come from inside the 4. Sayin loading it up. Got a man. It's caught. Put it in the bucket for Carnell Tate. Big gain for this Ohio State. More vocal this season and knows that his explosion can come because of the Smith attention. Now they get it to number 4. Make a man miss. Jeremiah Smith. First and goal, Ohio State. He is ridiculous. For a touchdown. Now it's first and goal. Donaldson, this is where he thrives. Diving forward, touchdown. Ohio State down the field, a 91-yard drive to get it on this side of it. And it looks like, yeah, just about a couple inches short.
Behind the tight end, Bennett Christian.
They run it to finish the first, and Donaldson, this time a no-doubter. Touchdown, Buckeyes. You see that they certainly can be explosive when they want to be.
Loves it.
Darius Taylor just 1 carry. Here's his second. 1 yard so far, and this one's going to go for 2. It's a productive first drive, stalled out on the second drive. And now it's Lindsey again with a good pocket. Now he has to get away. Lindsey will just chuck it out of bounds.
Well, you can see this Ohio State defense after that opening possession.
And 8.
Got to try to move the chains here. Let your defense rest a little bit if you can.
Lindsey, Ohio State brings 4. He got rid of it in time. It's knocked away. Tight coverage by Lorenzo Styles and a 3 and out for the Gophers.
Yeah, really nice rush by Arvell Reese. Watch Reese move in a lot of different places. Very explosive athlete at the linebacker position.
Weston got off a good one last time. Another one here as he backs Innes up to the 20. He has to call for a late fair catch.
The game, understanding what defenses try to do to take him away.
Over the middle, it's Tate who vacuums it in. Now he's got some space to run. Good block by Smith. And Tate is finally wrestled down. Another big gainer. Nestor has to
KO, and another big play for the pass game.
First down from the 31. This time it's Bo Jackson. And snakes his way through a couple of blockers. Gets close to the first down, 9.5-yard pickup. Devin Eastern has to come to the backfield and bring him down. James Peoples in there for the first time on second down and 1. And he's got the football. Stutter step move, first down. Inside the red zone for this Buckeye attack that is now clicking on all cylinders. Sayin's up to 158. Tate has 114 yards.
Much more effective and efficient start in this ball game.
Peoples stays in there on first down from the 19. Sayin play action. Over the middle, oh, that was dangerous. Coy Parrish nearly at a pick.
Well, he read it. He was going for Jeremiah Smith, and Coy Parrish is going to...
There's a chance in this game. Opportunities like that have to be taken advantage of.
A lot of room up there.
Sayin's looking the other way, though. On second and 10, he delivers a strike. Claire, did he get a foot down first? They're going to call it a catch and a first down.
A really athletic play by Claire. The ball...
0 times so far this year. The number 1 transfer tight end in the portal. First and goal with Jackson back in there. It's Bo, and he gets hit by Nestor in the backfield, kept the legs rolling and gains 2 yards.
Philip Daniels, the...
It's second and goal from the 6. Fake it to Peoples. Sayin through his progressions. Got rid of it just in time. Too high and too far for Carnell Tate out of bounds.
Been pretty quiet, number 0 so far.
Sayin rifles. It's caught. Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
On the fly. On-field adjustments. Pretty impressive so far.
Lindsey chased and perfect touch to find his intended target. It was Pierce Walsh who gets toppled for a gain of 10.
Yeah, nice job by the Minnesota offense. Very integral part of what they do.
First catch of the year for Pierce Walsh, the redshirt sophomore. First down from the 35. Handoff. And
That's
there is
right.
Taylor. Yep, gains 5 yards. He had gained 1 on his first carry, 2 on his second, and possession. Taylor stays in there on second down and 5. Taylor's got the rock. And Taylor is going to set up 3rd and short for this Minnesota offense. And remember, missed the last.
Empty backfield.
Brockington in motion into the backfield. And they're going to hand it to him. Brockington won't get there.
So the guard's going to look back. You see the left guard looking back. He'll tap the center, and then they go.
It's Taylor. Didn't get it.
Nope.
Buckeyes were ready for it. And Ohio State sitting pretty with excellent field position. So Fleck gets aggressive. Now let's see if the Buckeyes capitalize. Take the reverse. Saying, load it. Wide open. Tarnell Tate. 44-yard touchdown. One play. A major strike for the Buckeyes. The touch on that deep ball. And now a big hole for the Gophers as Taylor has the first touch of the possession and he loses a yard for 5. They put gears in motion. They bring 4. Lindsey, sideline, one-on-one. A lot of tugging, but
Well, that's clearly holding.
There is no foul for pass interference on a play.
Ohio State still looking for their first sack of the game. Caden Curry had 3 by himself last week. Here he comes around the edge, and there goes the first sack. Arvell Reese cleans it up in the backfield. 4th and forever.
He's there to finish it off.
So we'll see. Brandon Inniss could have some room to work with. They do bring, but Ohio State can't get there in time. And now Inniss will call for the fair catch and make it at the 28-yard line. As Ohio State will have the football from the 29-yard line. They'll also get it to start the second half. Swing it to Tate. He's been the star today. And he goes airborne, flipped over, and then got popped at the end for 162 and a touchdown. Ties his career high in catches, already a career high in yards. Now let's get Smith involved. To the outside, and Jeremiah makes it 3rd and 1. And Minnesota get a stop. It's Bo Jackson, and it's a first down. He slipped through that first tackle and moves the chains at the 43-yard.
That's right now.
Ohio State feels like they passed their first 2 tests of the year. Good protection now for Sam. He's got all day to throw and then just goes short for Claire. And he gets hit immediately by Bryan for a modest gain of 6. So set them up in this game.
Very low scoring first half. They took control of the game in the second half.
Pitch it. Inniss has to get away. He did initially, and then he got decked by Devin Williams.
And it looks like a run set with a lot of big people in the game.
And it was whistled before, and a
Before
timeout
the ball
for
was
Ohio
snapped.
State.
Timeout.
Out there as well. Good to see that. He's in the slot. 3rd and 1. Keenholz will run. Blocking from Donaldson. He lost his footing.
Lost his footing and may have lost a yard also, or a little ground, and now they got a punt.
So McGuire will send it away. They have Quentin Redding back there, and a flag is down, and this is going to back up a little further for the Buckeyes.
For the offense, number 5. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Fall into the end zone. Now they're seeing if Parrish can make something happen. Boot it. Line drive. Parrish brings it in with a fair catch at the 10.
Yards passing right now, and Ohio State's defense has really clamped down after that first possession.
Play action on first down. And he finds his running back Cam Davis. Turn it up the sideline. He gets ushered out of bounds. 2nd down and 3 after the 2-minute timeout. Handoff. Taylor scampers forward for the first down to the 21-yard line. Minnesota had just got to be so careful
You do.
with the way that the Ohio State offense is humming. That one batted up and incomplete. First one batted. This one of Ohio State getting the football back to double dip. 2nd down and 10. Again, showing pressure. Taylor try to get to the outside. He's going to stay in bounds. He lost a yard.
Late getting a snap and didn't get it off. And we've seen this a couple times. Again, they're operating quicker at the line of scrimmage.
It's Ojabo on 3rd and 17. He runs into the umpire, and then Sonny Styles slowed him down initially. He got a lot of the yards, but
I think Minnesota can't play much more man defense. Good stop on this first down run. He was a GA, he was an analyst, he was a student coach when he was in college at Western Michigan, and only in the last 4 years has he been an actual paid assistant coach.
Sayin has to get away, floats one. Oh, what a grab. Carnell Tate. Right now he can do no wrong, adding to his career high tally. People's in there now on first down from the 42. Fake it to him. Sayin to the outside. They've been looking to get their tight end Max Clare involved a little bit more here tonight after he graduated from Western as a student assistant. Peoples was in there, but a flag down, and will back up this Ohio State offense just a tad.
Before the ball was snapped. False start.
Or another, he coaches the safeties. And now he's a coordinator.
Sayin completes on 2nd and 6 to Clare to move the sticks.
And he doesn't force things down the field.
Pitch it. Jackson loses 2. The first couple minutes of this third, how important it is putting this team away. So the closer it gets in the third, advantage to Minnesota. It looked like a miscommunication there, and Sayin is just going to have to opening drive to this second half. Sayin, Minnesota only brings 3. Sayin gets away with a flag down. And Sayin is just going to turn it upfield, and then he gets leveled out of bounds. A big hit. Looked like it was legal from the freshman.
Back him up.
Holding. Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
Carnell Tate had 3 catches of 40 plus. Jeremiah Smith had 1 for 31 yards. Sayin steps up, gets rid of it. It's Smith, and it's sniffed out.
Now that's good defense, because this is the play they ran for a touchdown right at the end of low kick.
Parrish is going to have a chance from the 18. And Parrish stays on his feet. Flag is down. Parrish still has it across the 20. And finally swallowed up at the 20.
Receiving team number 4. The penalty is half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, he said he actually didn't even want to play sports as a kid because that was what they were doing every morning, and that's what it was creating as Loya loses about 1.5 yards as Caleb Downs has created himself into a monster and the best defensive player in college football. That run is going to go for maybe 1 yard as Ojabo disappears. 3rd and 10. Lindsey lofts sideline, incomplete. He led all FBS defenders last year with 16 penalties, but he did have a team high 9 PBUs. Brandon Innes will have some room to work with from the 44-yard line. Oh, he's going to throw it back across the field. Styles is going to take it down the sideline. Good blocking, and Lorenzo Styles has it to the 21. Special teams gets back here. Sayin on first down to Jackson on the outside. Weaves his way through. It's 1st and goal.
In the right spots. 18 for 21 now for 268 and 2 touchdowns.
Smith at the top of the screen, matched up with Bryan. Instead it's Jackson up the middle. How can they get the freshman Jackson a touchdown? Hand it to him. Jackson, the hole. Jackson to the goal line. And they're going to mark him short on the full extension to the goal line.
After review, it is a touchdown.
Very good statistician doing work, and he's been put to work today with some of the numbers that Carnell Tate has put together as Igbinosun.
Controlling the action. Ever since that first possession, Minnesota has gotten nothing.
Brockington in motion, free rusher came, and it was nearly picked and nearly caught, and instead it's just incomplete. It's 3rd and 8, another 3rd and long. Pressure comes off the edge on both sides. Brockington has the short catch, and he loses yards.
Moved to linebacker, and that's really the more natural position for him.
So Weston will get this one off. Innes backs up from the 18. Gets in between 2. Now to the outside, and he gets tripped up. Breakdown. 11 carries for Jackson, only 1 for Peoples and 3 for Donaldson, including the touchdown. Now the freshman Isaiah West is in the game. Instead they go to Tate. Already with a career high in catches and yards. He adds to it. Last 200-yard receiver in a game for Ohio State was Jackson Smith-Njigba. That was that crazy 347. Saying sideline, caught, Smith out of bounds for a first down for about 240 yards in just 21 completions for the Buckeyes. Saying got smothered at the end and delivered a dime to Max Clare here in this one. Jackson back on the field, bumped it to the outside. Bo Jackson picks up 9.
Pretty dynamic.
Take the pitch. Saying looking towards the end zone. Incomplete. Tight coverage by Parrish on Max Clare, the tight end. An exceptional game. This time it will be Saying to push it forward for the first down.
Yeah, nice job by that same freshman.
Handoff. It's Jackson to the outside. First down and first and goal to start the fourth quarter with James Peoples in the backfield. Saying keeps, Saying throws, touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, his second of the night. Mike has played in a couple of these big games at night in particular. Has certainly lived up to what Miami hoped he would bring to the roster.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 2, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Uncharacteristic
That's
mistake from
number 2's
Caleb
first
Downs.
unsportsmanlike of the game.
Let's take a look at a first down from the 39-yard line. Hand it, Ojabo through the hole, stays on his feet, and the best run of the night for Minnesota goes for 11 all the way to midfield.
To kind of step up and be that other weapon in the backfield.
First time in Buckeye territory in the second half. It's Ojabo again, and he explodes forward for another 8.5 yards. Mentor some of the backs that they had for last year's team. And now they're hoping that Ojabo can develop into a similar type of player as his career continues to transpire. This is going to be a first down carry for Cam Davis. PJ Fleck was asked about how they held Washington in just 6, and he's like, well, they're holding opponents to 5. So Washington actually outperformed what they were expected to do. As that one gets dumped down to Davis.
Can mix and match a lot of defensive concepts.
Not to mention the experience now of Igbinosun on the outside, who's been a starter the last couple of years for this defense. Ojabo back in there for second down and 3. High snap, handled. Ojabo snakes his way for a first down and then some. Gets across the 25. And again, Minnesota is knocking on the door of the red zone. Keep feeding him this time. It goes nowhere. He'll lose a yard. He gets engulfed. Guys that came in expecting to be high-level contributors earlier in their career waited their turn and have been splashing through this season. Now Lynch is going to take a shot, and it's incomplete. A potential decision on a 4th and short or get the first down here on this 3rd down and 11. Free rusher Styles up the middle. They set the screen up and nowhere to go. Denneberg has missed 2 field goals the last 2 weeks. This one a 41-yard attempt, and it is pushed wide to the right.
Competition. This was not decided until the middle of August.
First down line brought to you by T-Mobile, and James Peoples finds that first down and then signs that he's felt is he tries to rattle him every day at practice as Kienholz drops back his first throw of the night with plenty of time, and he fires a dart. It is caught by Quincy Porter, and the freshman gets it across midfield for a gain of 15.
Illinois has really turned things around since the last time we saw them. Oh, man.
Peoples, look out! Down the sideline. Peoples ducked down. Eyes are going. Pass protection with their young quarterback. Donaldson's played by far the most football. We saw Donaldson carry it 4 times tonight, as this one will go for 3. Said he estimated somewhere around 10 times a year. You're getting legitimately tackled if you're at that level. And obviously all the guys playing here were at that level, including Peoples, who bursts up the middle and dives forward close to a first down. Kienholz on the give. Peoples up the middle. First and goal for the Buckeyes. 326 coming from the arm of Saying. Porter the motion man. Peoples on the give. Makes the cut and then gets planted. So any extra work for him is also welcome. Kienholz will take it himself for the touchdown. Big-bodied able running junior quarterback. 3rd and goal. Keene Holtz surging forward, and he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Game is over, and he was correct.
Yeah.
So 2 things. 1, you've got to have contingency plans, and 2, this is a player's game above all. And now for Fleck, it's about contingency plans, not just for this game, but more so now moving. By the way, you like PJ's hair back
Yeah,
there?
how
That was
about it?
impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive lettuce.
And you know what? I think you talk about his reverence for Jim Tressel, and I think that's got to be why he wears the tie every
Yes.
week, you know, in homage to the governor, who used to be
The NFL had nearly 5,000 yards in his NFL career, but compare him to Ted Ginn Jr. and some of the other guys on that team, his natural ability wasn't at that same level as Ojibwe gets swallowed up here. Michigan in Ann Arbor, trying to get rid of that 4-game losing streak to the Wolverines.
Yeah, I mean, this.
4 of the 10 are to Michigan.
Yep.
It's almost hard to believe, especially with the dominance they had early in his tenure of the Big Ten. A ton of credit to Vandy for what they've built the last 2 years.
Well, that Ty Simpson, I'll tell you, after
Yes.
that opening loss to Florida State, there's no quarterback in the country that's played any better than him.
No question about it. Phillip Bell is going to call for a fair catch here for Ohio State, and just in front of the 20-yard line, bring it in. Ride their way to a 5-0 start, coming off the national title. Keene Holtz under center, led them on the touchdown drive last time out. He will take the knee. Minnesota won't stop it, and